figured they must know what they're doing. You know, that it might be a bit tough for him to be there for a while, but it's not going to kill him or anything, is what I thought. Obviously I was wrong.
A lot of good connections with Japan, but it just seems like particularly the healthcare system and the mental health care system is just really kind of rotten. His dream was to go work for the JET program and teach English in Japan. That was his dream throughout university, I think. He always really loved to do whatever his brother did. He worshipped his older brother. And his brother got into Japan, and so Kelly got into Japan.
Yeah, it was a great little brother. We fought a little bit when we were younger, as you do. But we were really close. We really liked playing sports together. So we did a lot of cricket in the backyard, basketball.
I remember the doctor calling us in, or Mike in, I guess, and telling him that Kelly had just told him how depressed he was, and that we needed to know about it. And that was the first we really realized. The reason he finished university was because he knew he had to finish university to go to this JET program, which was his big goal. So he was really proud that he made it through university. It was a real struggle for him. We thought he was getting better and had gotten better. He was better.
I talked to him, where are you from? I told in English. He said to me, New Zealand ですよ. His Japanese very good.
Kelly he was just always the sweetest guy. Just always very open, would share anything and everything with me.
We were all together, and we went down and visited Kelly at the place where he was teaching, and we had a class. We taught help with this class, and the kids were really cute, and they really seemed to love Kelly. It was clear, children just can't lie.
Kelly sensei, my teacher.
Kelly sensei was our teacher.
優しかった。
明るい人だった。
あの時あったよね。ケリー先生の家族と会ってさ。一緒に英語の勉強をしたっていう。3年生の頃だ。3年生の頃だったけど。家族と一緒に。
When he left, he didn't drive his car. He took a bus. And so every morning when I would get up and go to work, I would see his car out there. And in my heart, I knew he was just gonna come back. Things were just gonna go back to normal, But in my mind, I already knew that he was not coming back.
This is Yamato Hospital, where my brother Kelly was when his heart stopped. They wouldn't let me in to see him most of the time, and it was a locked room inside a locked ward, and they still thought that he needed to be tied to the bed. And then they told me, okay, and you have to sign these forms to say that you'll pay for diapers, because he's going to need to be in diapers because we tied to the bed for quite a while.
So every day we went out to visit him and try to see if he would respond, and he never did.
At one point, the doctor told me for the first time that he thought that maybe the reason that he had the cardiac arrest was from a pulmonary embolism from the restraints, and that had never been mentioned before, that could have caused his death, was just, just so horrifying.
You can sit for 3 hours on an airplane and get DVT because you haven't done your little exercises. Well, what if you're there for 10 days with your feet not moving?
I was there personally and I saw that he didn't need the restraints, but you don't have to take my word from it. It says in the records that we finally got them to give. It has the same statement copy and pasted saying he's in a highly agitated state and needs to remain restrained because he would otherwise be a danger to his own life. Just copy and paste it. I thought this must have been kind of a shocking, isolated incident, but actually this is happening throughout Japan. To keep letting them put in 2/3 as much staff as you have in the other hospitals and use restraints instead of hiring nurses.
私が、把握している範囲だと、2013年から、2018年の間に、10人の方が、身体拘束に関連して亡くなったんじゃないかっていうふうに思われます。
Hospitals in general, and particularly psychiatric hospitals in Japan, have a lot of power. They, heavily lobby the government. They invest. They donate a lot of money to the Liberal Democratic Party that's in power. They're very kind of unregulated. They kind of trust that the psychiatric doctors making the decisions know what's best, and they're probably doing the right thing. They're kind of allowed to regulate themselves.
The head of the Japanese Psychiatric Hospitals Association has on his Facebook page, he's got a picture of him with Abe, Prime Minister. I can't remember, they have their arms around each other or they're just drinking together, but they're mates. There's not good vibes there for us.
ヨーロッパ社会とかと比べて違うのは、司法に訴えるっていうことのハードルがすごく高いと思うんですよね。だから、司法に訴える、つまり裁判に訴えるっていうことはなんかその国に対してお上に対してなんかこうお上を裏切った、 つまり国が親みたいな感じに思ってるんですよ、日本人っていうのは。だからその例えば国家賠償訴訟でもそうですし、そうでなくても何か裁判に訴えるっていうことは、お国とか社会に対してそのなんか裏切ったみたいな、そういう感覚は日本人すごい強いと思う。
I think that the way that change will come in Japan is from external pressure. This is word gaiatsu, external pressure, that Japan doesn't change by itself, it changes by pressure from the outside. And so the fact that Kelly was a foreigner made it a lot more likely that things would change. And then the fact that this was getting on the front page of the New Zealand newspaper and was being talked about in, The Guardian and stuff like that. If Japan feels like it's, this is an embarrassment internationally, which it is and it should be, that's, I think, the only way that they'll change.
Instead of crying, I fight. I think of, the lion cub, and the mother is going to go after anybody who goes after her cub. I'm not going to stop until I can get some kind of solution to this problem.